So what a night. We got Randy Fishbaugh coming on next. The man with the handkerchief on his head all the time. And we're going to do an OSTPA preview coming up this weekend. Been a lot of fun. Randy's a nice guy. He's got the pizza. He married a pizza shop gal. He got a good story. Hoping to have Randy on the podcast more. Fun guy, knows a lot about Poland. He's the one who bought Bauer's mini rod sled. It's in Ohio now, and I'll get to see him this Sunday night as well. So again, we started off with Tommy and Taylor Corsa tonight. Then we went to Adam Kester, and then we went to Kyle Matcham to talk about Dragway 42. Then we had Pat Island come on. Then you just saw Dylan Owens, and I'm gonna bring on Randy Fishbaugh next. So, Randy,
hi, Jason. How are you tonight?
Good. Where are you at right now, boss?
I'm actually in the pizza shop chick's office.
The pizza shop chick's office. Yeah. That's his wife. Everybody. I just want Susie. Just want everybody to know that. But she is the pizza chick, so it's all good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, It we got a pretty busy. We had a busy weekend last weekend in Ohio, and we're gonna have a real busy weekend this weekend for sure. So, yeah, we had 3 last weekend, 3 events in Hillsborough, Ohio, St. Clairsville, and Worcester, and then this weekend we have 4 events. So yeah, it's a lot going on.
I'm on the OSTPA website. I'm going to bring it up here in just a second. But first of all, let's talk about the great. What's your pizza place? The East of Chicago. What is it again?
Yes, East of Chicago, Jason. That's it. Yep.
Well, I mean, I've eaten a lot of it. I'm not going to lie to you. I had lost some weight, and then I came home and stepped on the scale this time, and I had not lost any weight. I actually went the opposite way, but it was well worth it. Sitting in your garage, drinking some Crown Royal, and eating some good pizza. I like that. Susie kept us well fed when we were out there in New London, and I don't remember where we were the night before. It's all starting to blend together, Randy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll probably do the same thing Sunday night after Ashland. We can do the same. Absolutely. Like yeah, it'll be good. Kinsey will be with us, and Doug. It'll be a lot of fun again, for sure.
Yes, can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got.
Okay, so Guernsey County Fair Friday night.
Yeah, Guernsey County. That's Old Washington. That's the kickoff of the Buckeye Challenge.
So Kyle Matcham was talking about this Buckeye Challenge. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So the Buckeye Challenge is pro stock tractors, pro stock semis, and 2-wheel drives. So they just they have a 3-day run there between Guernsey County. Then they'll be at Dragway 42 on Saturday night, and then they'll be in Ashland County on Sunday night, and then they're just going to be the combined there. The best points. Between the pro stocks pay $3,000 to win, $2,000 for second, and $1,000 for third, and that's a 3-day run. 2-wheelers is a $2,000 to win, $1,200 for second, $800 for third, $500 for fourth, and $300 for fifth. And that's a 3-day run also. And the semis is just a 2-day run, and it's $5,000 winner take all. So
now, did some extra sponsorship come in on this, Randy, or how do you guys pull this off?
Yeah, extra sponsors, and I'll admit I kind of screwed that deal up. I don't know who all's in on that. I believe I'm not even sure who all's in on that on the Buckeye Challenge. But
it's okay. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. I just was curious.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to say anything and have it be wrong. So, but yeah, there's those classes all joined in and pulled their money to have this challenge together for sure. For sure. And I think this is either the second or the third year that they've done this. It's they get a pretty good turnout. They get a lot of outsiders that'll stroll through for that extra money. 2-wheelers always have a good class.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the New York guys come down, and our 2-wheel drive class is real strong all year long. And hopefully we get a few extra pro stocks to come for that money, but we'll see how it all works out. And obviously everybody knows that we have a pretty good semi class in the state of Ohio, so that'll be a real good show.
I saw him in Randolph at the Portage County Fair. That was awesome truck class.
Yeah.
Chris Kilbarger says Buckeye Challenge used to be Fort Recovery, Ohio State Fair, and Bowling Green. Glad to see it continue. So that's cool.
Yeah, it did. That was quite a few years back, and when the state fair went away, that kind of went away. So then a few years back, we talked about this, and then Chad Taylor, he's our president now. He thought of that, and we brought it up, and we thought we'd try to continue that along. So it's a good thing.
I like it. I like it. How's the mini rod sled been treating you?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. But I tell you, so this weekend, Ohio was in Hillsborough, St. Clairsville, and Worcester, And then I actually took the mini rod sled to Roanoke, Indiana for the first. I went out there by myself, took the sled out there by myself and ran it myself. And it's a lot. It's a handful for sure. It's a lot of fun. Um, but so then we came back to Wooster, Ohio, and I think we had 9 of them there. Jeff Hurt won it. He and Mr. Ken Vinny was there. So we let Josh Moore. Yeah, Ken Vinny got second. We let Josh Morgan's been running it, so he ran it down there at Wooster. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the advantage I have of running that sled is as Cody Singletary with the Carolina Night Train. We talked about it, and he said, I get to ride this tractor and that tractor, and Jeff gets to ride his too. He says, but you get to ride behind all of them. I said, yeah, it's a lot of fun, that's for sure. You can really tell when they get after it. You got to hang on, no doubt about it. So.
Yeah. So Roanoke, that was the first time you handled it by yourself for a full class, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, I did.
Otherwise, you had the Chase Richardson test and tune that night up in Greenwich. So.
Yep.
I think you hooked it like 7 or 8 times.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it was fun. We learned a lot. I mean, the ground, boy, it got really, really hard out there, and we had a tough time stopping them. I mean, it was a great show for the people in the stands, but as a puller, it was a sled operator, it was a little long. I'll admit it. It was a little long, but everybody had the same track to pull on. But yeah, it got really hard, and we just couldn't quite get the grousers in the ground. But
yeah, so let's talk about that a little bit. With you being a sled operator now, so basically, when the track gets so hard, those grousers, they're just sliding on the top, right? You can't stop them.
It gets tough, that's for sure. I've heard those guys talk about it for a lot of years, and we were going along, and I don't know, maybe 310 feet. This feels like it just picks you right up, and it was just like on ice. You're just sliding around back there, and then it would go back in, and then it would slow them down. But yeah, it gets so hard that the grousers can't get them in the ground. And if I knew it was going to be like that, Vaughn and I had spoke of what to do about it, and everyone said, "Oh, you'll be fine. That track doesn't normally get hard." Well, it got hard, and by then it was too late. Like say I think there was 11 out there, and I had to be right the first time, or we did reset on them once, and boy, I hate to do that to guys, but you have to be right the first time. And everybody else had 10 times to watch you, and they got to change their stuff up. But so we're learning, definitely learning experience, that's for sure. So
were the minis, are they at any of these Buckeye Challenge or any of these pulls coming up, these next 3?
They are not at the Buckeye Challenge, but Ohio State is in Old Washington Friday night and Upper Sandusky as well.
Okay.
And then Dragway 42, and then Ashland, and the minis are running in Upper Sandusky on Friday, and then they're at Kyle's event at Dragway 42.
Okay.
So
will your sled be at both of those?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Absolutely. Yep, the purple sled will be there. Pretty exciting, really. A lot of people talked about that thing, and we're pretty blessed to be able to do what we do, and to have it here in Ohio. So,
do we have a name for it yet, Randy?
Oh no, we're still working on that. So we're just we got it all cleaned up, and it's shined up, and it's just all purple. So we'll come up with something here, I'm sure, before too awful long. But
well, Susie's the pizza chick. The sled could be the side chick, but George Byer's got a tractor named the side chick. I want to be original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could do something. We could name it after a pizza, the peanut butter and jelly pizza, Randy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think everybody likes them for sure, don't they?
They do. We gotta. Yeah. I mean, if you ever, because the pizza place is in Greenwich, right?
Yes, sir.
Because it was really close to track. Then you guys live in New London, right?
Yep.
Starting to learn the lay of the land slowly. Because
understood.
I just follow Doug around and stuff like that. That's all I ever do. So
yeah. So we had Greenwich, which Chase Smith, he has the 2-engine mod and the owner of Pro Away Truck Repair.
And he's building a mini. He's building a mini too.
Yeah, that's potentially.
Well, Dylan Owens is getting an unlimited. We're breaking all kinds of news tonight, Randy.
So Yeah, Chase is the promoter there at Greenwich, and that's real close to the pizza shop, and we work with him hand in hand on that event. And then we help with this one here at New London, and Chase helps a lot. He puts a lot of energy into it as well. And New London's actually Susie's hometown, and then Greenwich is where I grew up. So we
Nice.
kind of have two hometown polls that we help promote and make sure we do the best we can. That's for sure.
I
So
like it.
yeah.
So what keeps Randy busy during the week? What business are you guys owning and involved in?
Well, we have a pizza shop, and then we farm a little bit, and we got some trucks on the road, and I drive every day, or I try to drive every day, keeping the trucks moving, and we haul a lot of grain and some shingles, a little bit of concrete fixtures, catch basins, manholes, that type of stuff. Um, so a lot of flatbed stuff actually. So we keep busy at that, and we farm just row crops, no animals. So just steward the cat at home. That's all we got. So
And damn good pizza.
yeah, we got pizza. Yep, Susie's been at that about 30, 32, 33 years. So
I like it.
we've
She
been.
said I get to see she's coming Sunday night, she said. So
Oh yeah, she'll be there. She'll probably. I'm sure that she'll have those little green bags for us.
I like it. I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. You and Doug and Kins will be there, right?
Yes. Yep. Or no, Kenzie will be in Dover. Yeah, Kenzie will be out there. Kenzie's gonna be in Spencer, Iowa this Sunday,
Oh,
but we'll
that's
catch
right.
up with her the next week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Dover. That's right, for sure.
Yeah, we're rolling out early tomorrow. We have Allegan, Michigan tomorrow night. And then Kenzie's gonna come back home to do her. She got Bedford, Iowa for the Outlaw Saturday, then Spencer, and I'm just gonna go straight to the Enderley. So
Got it.
yeah, we have
Absolutely.
I think we still have 30 streams yet this year that we doing. So
Got
it's
it. Yeah.
we have a lot going on yet. We're gonna head south and east and Diesels and Dark Corners and State Fair and California and Lufkin, Texas, all kinds of stuff coming up. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you're doing North Carolina State Fair. Raleigh.
Yep. 4 sessions of that. So
That'll be fun. That's always fun down there. We went down there with Chase and Jeff and Cody was down there. We were all down there last year, So, yep. We got our points, our Ohio State points races. They're going to come right down to the end. It's not going to be quite as close as There's a few of them. They're actually closer than the guys at the Underley, but a few of them got a few gaps in them. But we got a
yeah,
couple.
I'm seeing that. I mean, there's only 4 or 5 that are really tight for Grand National. Most of them are done already, but they still have to go.
Right.
I'll bring up OSTPA points here on my screen. Can talk about them.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So this is 3.0 diesel trucks.
Yeah.
Razor's Edge.
Yeah, Roger Straley.
9-point lead.
Yeah, he's won it a couple years. He's he's been at it quite a few years there. He's won the points a few years, but yeah, he's got a 9-point lead going into it. What do they got? They got Dover and Coshocton left. Yes, sir.
Is Coshocton your guys' kind of your Enderley? Is that safe to say?
Yeah, and we tried that last year, and Coshocton. They got rained out both nights last year. We tried that the finale last year for the first time, and we got rained out. So it's gonna be like be like our Enderley. It's gonna be the top 5 are gonna run for some. Just no points. The points will be determined on the Friday night before, but then the finale is just for money. I think it's pays $2,000 to win that. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So.
And then 4-wheel drive truck, Steve Barker, live wire.
Yeah.
Got a 10-point lead over Stormer.
Yep.
They're finishing Upper Sandusky, it looks like.
Yeah. Friday night they'll finish that one up for sure.
Now you drive a 4-wheel drive, don't you, every now and then?
I do. We drive. Dawn and Carl Odell own the Dirt Donkey, and that's the Team Fantasy. Kenny and Megan Lucas, they work on it, and I'm privileged enough to get to drive the donkey every once in a while. So it's a lot of fun. That's for sure.
That class is neat. I am surprised that is not a national class everywhere, Randy. That is a neat class. So
yeah, and that truck, driving those trucks, they make a lot of power at 6,500 pounds, and they always, Kenny told me when I first drove in Wellington, Ohio, a couple years back, he said, just remember, a little is a lot. And I'm like, I never understood that. And he isn't kidding. You give that throttle just a little bit and something's going to happen, you know. But yeah, we actually drove that year, and we actually won in Dover that year with the donkey. So, yep, it's the old pulling world's been really good to Randy and Susie, that's for sure.
I
So,
like
but
two-wheel drive trucks. Kerry Younger,
yep, he's got
493.
yeah, he's got a 13-point lead over Ross and Dallas Tolliver. Ross and Dallas won the points last year.
Okay.
So, yep, they do a good job of pulling at that. And then the next one is the old Pro Way truck repair mini class. That thing's getting it right down there.
Ooh,
Cole,
Summers caught up with Cody.
yeah.
Because before last weekend, Cody had like a 10-point lead coming in, and Mike did really good in I can't remember all these towns I've been in.
Yeah.
Shoot. It was the fair. They had something going on during the day before we came to New London. Shoot. Oh, I can't remember now.
Finley.
Finley, Ohio. Yep.
Yep, Finley. We were in Finley, and then we were in New London. Yep. Mike had a good. He's been doing a good job of getting after that tractor. He said he's finally he said he told me the other day he finally had to touch the brake, first time ever. So that tractor just goes straight and it just goes. And so we kind of laughed about that a little bit. He said I finally had to touch the brake. I'm like, well, that's good, but yeah, he caught up with Cody and tied up, and then the Dr. Dirt tractor, it's tied for third and fourth. That's the running mate. That's the stable mate to the Crazy Horse.
Yeah, Bryce won in Finley, but then Mike won in New London, if I remember correctly.
Yep. For sure.
Because we live stream those.
Yep.
And then we have super stock diesel trucks.
Yep, that race is coming down. That's pretty close too.
But they got four left. They must be part of the Buckeye thing.
No, they're not part. They're not part of the Buckeye Challenge. That one is not.
But they're gonna be there. It looks like maybe.
Yeah, they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. They're gonna be at St. Clairsville and
Old Washington.
Sure. The Old Washington. Yeah.
And Dragway.
Yep. For sure. Yep. For
Cyclone,
sure.
Pro Stock semis. Your semi truck class at OSTPA is wild. That is a great class.
Yeah. And the Hillbilly Deluxe, that's Spencer Rook, Spencer and Mark. They won that PPL points, I believe. And I think it looks like they're gonna finish just ahead of the Class Act.
Yeah, as long as they don't miss a pull, they got it wrapped up. So.
Yeah. They just got one. Yeah, they got Old Washington and then the Dragway there. So, yeah, as long as they can make her happen, they will.
Then your light limited class, that's Robert Labe. He's got that the 88 series. That's beautiful. The black top binder.
The black top binder, yeah.
And they have 4 to go yet here. Corey Frank with high standards in second.
Yep.
I found the zoom button so people can actually see it at home too. So that's good.
Got it. Understood.
Jeremy Smith, high strung, leading the points with the old cast ass.
Yep. Yeah. The yellow tractor. A little trouble after
Finley.
At Finley. Yep. Finley, they had a little trouble, so they missed a couple there. They missed Finley, and then they missed ours there in New London. So that's the first time that tractor. And then he missed Medina as well. So he's had three misses this year. That's the first time that tractor, I believe, has missed since the debut of it. So that sure is a sharp, spontaneous. That's a sharp piece for sure. Yeah. But yeah, the farm tractor, farm tractor's kind of like Randy doing Randy things. Farm tractor does farm tractor things.
It just shows up.
It just makes laps, and it's, Jeremy says it's just a lot of fun to drive. So it just, makes a bunch of laps. That's for sure. So, but then the super stock class, that's the one that's really close. Yeah. Two at 280 and 1 at 281. So that's
the original judge is at 281, and then the rule breakers at 280, and Bill Keener's at 280. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's tight. They got Ashland and Dover, it looks like.
Yep, 2 to go. Yep, for sure. Yeah, that'll be good. Then Ashland is actually Billy's home. That's his hometown,
Okay.
So, yep, for sure.
And that's Keener. That's Keener. They have the 2-wheel drive trucks as well, right, Randy?
Yes, yeah, Jason. That would be that's Frank's. So Billy be third generation. He's third generation driving the Bambi tractor. Dwayne started that, and then Frank drove it a little bit, and then Billy's been driving a little bit. So, but Billy's been campaigning it pretty much the last 2 years, and then Frank drives if Billy's gone for got something else on the schedule. But ever since Frank got the first two-wheeler, and then he got a second one out this year for sure. Yep,
Good deal.
sauced up. So
Bargies are winning mods at 467 with the next gen. Craig Sage is in second at 450. He had a good straight pass at New London.
yeah, for sure.
And then
Yep.
Donald Dean, always Donald Dean, Hank doing Donald Dean things.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, he's been out there a long time driving them old buses around, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. And then Leather and Lace was in there, but they had a big kaboom somewhere. I think they went to Canfield or something, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. And it broke real bad, so it went boom.
Yeah.
Light limited. You guys have a light limited superstock class. I didn't know that.
That this is the first year for it, and that is a real that class is really exciting to watch. You know.
Yeah.
Those guys, Zeb, the gentleman who's in fourth place, Zeb was real active at getting that, and he takes care of that class for us real well, and he's real motivated on that one. That's for sure. That's a pretty exciting class. I think it's nice about that one, Jason, is they have one turbo, they have diesel, they have multiple turbo alcohols. It's a lot of fun to watch it, and they some of them get a little bit sideways in there, but, you know, not like the minis, but once in a while they get a little sideways, but not terrible. But they're a lot of fun to watch, that's for sure.
I need to meet Wes Miller. Anybody that names their tractor more cowbell is a friend of mine.
Yeah,
that's
absolute.
That is good stuff.
Yeah,
and that's it. There's your points with
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a lot of there's always a lot going on in Ohio, that's for sure. Absolutely.
Yes, there is. And you guys got a new trailer this year I saw with the Ohio corn and wheat thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yep. That came from Smitty. Smitty got that. We got that. I got that started with Smitty, and then Chad took over that thing, and we made that. Yeah. And then Ag Pro, we made a deal with Ag Pro to get a gator to take to all the events, and we got it set up all in the back. It's pretty well self-sufficient back there. It's a nice setup. You know, Smitty helped us out on that with the Sailor trailer sales, so I got to give Smitty a big shout out for that one, that's for sure. So absolutely. So
again, this Friday, September 12th, Guernsey County Fair. Is that Sandusky or is that Old Washington?
That would be Old. That's Old Washington.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
Wyandotte County Fair.
Sandusky.
Yep, that's Upper Sandusky.
That's where Hurt lives, right?
No, Hurt lives in Port Clinton.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That's for sure.
And
yeah, that's only about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes from the Enderley.
Okay.
Upper Sandusky that's in that part of the state.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
Yep.
And then Saturday, OSTPA heads to Dragway 42. We had Kyle Matcham earlier. And then Sunday. So we're full pull live is streaming Old Washington, Guernsey, Dragway 42, and then we're streaming Ashland. So we got 3 there, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the fans.
Yep. 3 of the 4.
Doug and I will be in Ashland Sunday night. So good deal.
Yeah, absolutely. It'll be a lot of fun as always. Yep, for sure. And you say you're in Michigan tomorrow night.
Yeah, Ken's and I are going to Allegan, Michigan tomorrow night for Region 2. I think we got 4-wheel drive, hot farm, super farm, and mod. And then Kenzie's going to come back home to head to Bedford, Iowa on Saturday, and I'm just going to go straight to the Enderley and just find a coffee shop and start doing some mortgage stuff for a couple days. So
got ya. Understood. When's Doug coming down to see you?
He'll be out Thursday night.
Got it.
Friday night we're doing a Full Pull's having like a puller appreciation party Friday night. We're gonna have a band. We're gonna DJ and some food and some adult beverages, and then at 7:00 they're gonna do the live draw. We're gonna put that on Facebook and YouTube for the drawing of each numbers. So
that'll be fun. That'll be exciting. And yeah. We'll see. Like I say, we're an hour and 15 minutes from you. So in Upper Sandusky that night. So
well, maybe I'll swing. I don't know how far when I go from Allegan to Urbana. Is that anywhere near you, or I don't even know idea.
Well, as Jay Smith and I have talked, and he always laughs at me when I tell him this. He always says, "Hey, can you do this for me?" Or we got a load going here, going there. I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's right on my way home." And he's like, "That's not on your way home. Like everything's on your way home if you want it to be. So
Exactly.
you guys can always stop by our garage. It's always
Yep.
on your way home."
Well, maybe I'll do that. I'll let you know. So
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds great. So
well,
great.
first of all, I'm just appreciative that you figured out the technology to jump on the podcast tonight. That was my main concern, Randy. I'd like to have you on more when we can. How was
Yep.
your county board meeting tonight?
Oh, it was good. We had a township meeting tonight. It was good. We got a few things. We're pretty blessed at that. There's only 17 miles in our township, and everybody seems to get along pretty well. And we weren't there very long, but we did what we needed to do and came home. So, but yeah, nope, it was good for sure. Absolutely.
Good deal. Well, Randy, tell Susie hi.
Absolutely, I will. Tell everybody said I tell hi, Kens, and we'll definitely see you guys this weekend. And thanks a bunch. I want to thank you and the whole Full Pull crew for last weekend and everything you guys do for Ohio. We're greatly appreciative of you guys. We really do. Really thank you for everything you guys do for us.
We're having fun. It's been good getting to know everybody. But that's a great association. So
all
awesome.
right.
Thanks, buddy.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jason. Have a great evening. Bye,
see you, Randy. Randy Fishbaugh, everybody, from OSTPA. Kenzie, you got anything to say?
Watch us on the live stream.
Yeah, so Kenzie's going to be in Bedford, Iowa, Saturday at 4. Well, you won't do the Northwest stuff. No. She'll fire up at 6 for the Outlaw show. Then she drives overnight to Spencer, Iowa, which sucks because I did that with her last year.
The longest 3.5 hours of my life.
Because Spencer's at 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Yep.
And then and I'll be out the end early, and then we're live streaming Old Washington, Ashland, and the Dragway 42. And then Bert, I don't think Bert has anything this weekend. Well, here, let me just pull up Full Pull Live. No. Our season's not done, is what I'm trying to say, everybody. We have a lot of streaming yet coming your way, and we appreciate everybody doing that. I will bring up Full Pull Live right now. Thank you, everybody's been tuning in. We're getting better every weekend, or we're trying anyway. So Allegan tomorrow night. Again, you get all this for $39.99 a month. Old Washington Friday night. That's OSTPA. Your Enderley is Saturday night. Again, Grand Nationals at 5. Regions at 7. We'll just do one stream. We'll just keep it going. Bedford is that's where Kenzie's going to be Saturday with the Outlaws. That's our third to last poll. Then we got West Salem, Ohio with Dragway 42, and then the Spencer, Iowa, and then I'll be in Ashland, Ohio. And then next week after that we got Wilson, North Carolina, Centerville, Michigan, Dover, Ohio. I'll be with Randy again there. We got 2 nights in Centerville, and then Hillsdale, Michigan, and then the Outlaws are in Brush, Colorado, and then we round out September with Mid-South, Woodbury. Go down there and see Mr. Foster. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna bring you a lot of pulling. You don't need NFL when you have Full Pull Live. So thanks for watching tonight. Again, shout out to Tommy and Taylor Corsa, Adam Kester, Kyle Matcham, Pat Island, Dylan Owens, and our good friend Randy Fishbaugh. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Today. Let's talk about today. Grand national state level, you have to run non-sales, wholesale.
Is like 9,000.
The only mistake I made, I didn't put her rate in the registration booth with the just this ever-evolving story.